Well, this story just came out. I don't know why it didn't come out sooner, or maybe I was just late on this one, but a restaurant in Wisconsin burned down in November. And instead of laying off everybody while they rebuilt, fire destroy anyone's lives, so he continued to pay all of his employees while he rebuilt the restaurant. So he paid them to not work to the tune of $144,000. The place is called Culver's. It was down for 6 months, and the only thing he asked his employees to do was during that time off to volunteer somewhere. One of his employees volunteered at a fire department fundraiser and raised almost $2,000 for a fire department. They interviewed him on a local news channel, and he was just a good guy. He basically said he just didn't want any of this to interfere with their lives, and that business was more than the building. So that's a happy story. Well then, this story is quite amazing. It's the story that asks everybody, what would you do if you had $89,000 deposited into your account on accident? Well, a woman in Britain had that happen to her. 23-year-old Michaela Hutchinson had $89,000 deposited into her account. So what did she do? Did she contact the bank to let them know of their mistake? No, she didn't. She spent $14,000 of it within 24 hours. So then they put a freeze on her account, and then this was like a year and a half ago. So they've been going to court arguing back and forth whether or not she should have to pay for the amount of money that wasn't hers. So it turns out, yes, she has to pay. So what is her defense? She goes in front of the public and says, the only reason they're making me pay is because I'm so attractive. And that's her defense. She's saying that the only reason the court's making her pay is because she's a good-looking lady, and that normally they would not make ugly people pay. So that's her defense. Obviously, looks don't come with brains. And finally, our final story today. This one is about social media and a faux pas that was created by American Apparel. Apparently, they have some sort of database or some people that work for them outside of America, or they're 12 years old, or they're not old enough to know anything about American history. But apparently they were told, hey, post as many pictures of fireworks on their Tumblr account as they can. So they did. They started posting fireworks pictures. And then they came across one picture which they thought was just amazing smoke trails, and they put it up. As it turns out, it was the picture of the Space Shuttle Challenger. So they got a lot of phone calls immediately and people tweeting them saying, that's not firework, that's actually a tragedy. A lot of people died. So they took it down and immediately said they were sorry. And then their statement was that it was posted by someone who wasn't alive during that time period, so they had no idea. So there you go. Enjoy your American Apparel, which apparently knows nothing about American history, which is great.